Hello, this is our algebra project of group 13 and we're going to use linear programming to analyze the Ferrari restaurant. Linear programming is a mathematical optimization technique used when we want to optimize, maximize, or minimize a specific function. For example, cost, consumer utility benefits, or production of a company. This tool is applied in many industries, military, and business economics. The structure. In any linear programming, the problem must make certain decisions, which will be represented by the decision variables xi. Every problem contains the following elements. Objective function, that is the function that is intended to be maximized or minimized, expressed as the functions of the decision variable xi. A success of constraints, also expressed in the certain decision variable xi, are equations or inequations, conditions that the decision variables must satisfy. These constraints can be classified in structural constraints that they depend on the limited resources or other constraints of the problem itself, or negative, normally added in problems associated with economic and business implicit restrictions in the definition of variables of the problem itself. With linear relationship, it is necessary to get feasible area to be able to maximize the production and to maximize for this example. Relationship between production and linear programming. Linear programming allows us to determine the optimal production of a company, that is the quantity to produce of each product, in order to maximize benefit and minimize cost.
Ferretti is a franchise that was created in 2001 by Mimo Ferretti. The restaurant that we are going to analyze is located in Lloret de Mar, and it offers ice creams, crepes, frappes, smoothies, and waffles. But this one, it also offers meals such as salads, pizza, focaccias, paninis, pasta. And what we're going to do is to analyze how they could maximize the week profits of the most demanded pizzas in Ferretti. Here we choose 6 different types of pizza, which are the most demanded in Ferretti. And in this table we put the grams of each ingredient for making the pizza, and all these numbers are real from the Ferretti restaurant. And here we make another table in which we put the selling price, the cost of producing each pizza, and we take also the profit by the difference of the selling price and the cost of the pizza.
Taking into account the profit of each pizza, we create the objective function, which is the number of each pizza sold weekly multiplied by each profit. This table is the weekly availability of each ingredient for the pizzas. And with all the information that I've explained before, we can get every constraint of the pizzas. So the manager estimates selling 15 units per pizza weekly, so this makes a total of 90 pizzas during the week. With this information, we get the constraint in relation with the demand, which is this one for the 1919.
Okay, so taking into account all the previous information, we found that the easiest way to solve it would be through Excel. So we have all the constraints in the previous one, we had the variables. So the prices, the profit for each pizza is found there. The relationship from the constraint numbers to what the limit values are is found here, which notably would be less than or equal to. And as you can see, it's just a normal Excel table. And now we find the optimum values, which after doing all the calculations, we find that the optimum profit is 2030, and the values for the constraints are as follows. So now let me just analyze the results. As I said before, they gain a weekly profit of 2030. 14 euros selling each week, 34 pizzas of fungi, 51 of quattro formaggio, and 28 of caprese. And to have this optimum production, we found that the margherita, prosciutto, and Palermo pizzas shouldn't even be offered. They maximize the production of the base, tomato sauce, the mozzarella, the mushrooms, the tomato cherry, the oregano, and the rocket storage must be totally used to maximize all the production. And the ham and the parmesan should not be used they should be used, but they're not going to be empty. And finally, it must be said that 114 pizzas must be sold at the end of the week.